Hi, I'm Julia, also known as Toronto Plant Girl. Come check out my plants. Welcome to my office. Plant consulting and plant styling is the business that I run, and it basically kind of encompasses maintenance, so it's taking care of the plants on a regular basis, and then styling as well in the sense of picking plants that work for the lighting that the client has, but also for the actual style. When my business kind of started to take off, I was obviously working in my bedroom, and I just found I really needed that separation between sleep and relaxation and work. I wanted to still obviously incorporate plants because that's super important for me, but it's definitely a very different vibe and a very different space than my bedroom, which is very jungly, very full. I love waking up and the first thing I see is my plants. Definitely a different vibe from my office. This here is actually a cutting from one of my clients' plants. This is a Euphorbia. I will usually prick myself on this every now and then with the thorns, but I still love it. This is my oldest plant. This was one of the first plants that I bought. It's just a little cactus. You can kind of see here, this is all the new growth I've kind of gotten in the last few years, which is not much. Cactuses are very slow growers. This is a Philodendron Brazil. When I bought it, it was not this long, and I've actually cut this back so many times, as you can see. I actually have a few cuttings here that I'm propagating just for fun. This is my Scindapsus. It actually is growing on my wall. So the aerial roots that are here have actually suction cupped themselves onto the wall, and it's kind of just growing. I let the plants do their own thing. It's their world and I'm just living in it. So this is a really good tip that I like to tell my clients, and I love to do when I need to test if a plant needs watering or not, is using a wooden chopstick. So what you want to do is you just want to stick the chopstick down into the soil in a few different areas. And if it comes out that the stick is a little bit damp, it feels a little bit wet, the soil is sticking to the chopstick, it doesn't need to be watered, versus if it came out completely dry, that probably means that your plant does need a little bit of water. The other tip I have for the chopsticks is using them to stake and to prop up your little plants. So this is my Monstera Deliciosa. This is probably one of my favorite plants. It has a lot of meaning to me. I actually got it. It was about this big. It was very small, and now it's super lush and super full. I first got into houseplants, I'd say about mid to end of 2018. My dad was just diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and I definitely felt like I needed some sort of distraction, I think. When I look back on it, I feel like I just needed that bit of a distraction to kind of take my mind off of what was going on at home. When my dad was really sick in the last few days before he passed, there was a new leaf that was starting to unfurl. And I was super hopeful that there would be fenestrations, but at that point I'd kind of given up hope that I would get any fenestrations on my Monstera. And the morning that my dad passed away, I kind of came upstairs and I looked at the leaf that was unfurling, and it had fully unfurled. And there was a little split in the leaf, which we kind of just saw as a sign that my dad was there and just kind of saying hi. So it's a very, very important plant to me, and definitely one of my favorites. My plants give me so much. They give me energy. They make me feel like I'm in nature, even if I'm not. So there's something so comforting about just being surrounded by plants and being surrounded by life. I really can't picture my office, and definitely not my bedroom, without my plants. They're just kind of become a part of me. Thanks for watching and coming along for the plant tour. Bye.